and everything out here in Brazil. I'm currently in Rio de Janeiro. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be going to Sao Paulo. And from Sao Paulo, I'll be watching the game, the Eagles versus Packers. So I just wanted to come here and let you guys know that my heart is full. I want to let you guys know that it's full of love and full of gratitude for each and every single one of you guys once again, because without you guys, you know, we wouldn't be able to be doing the things that we're doing. And I'm just truly honored and grateful to just impact, empower, and enrich every single one of you guys. And this year, I just want to make it more of, I want to put in more effort just to empower you guys more. I want to scale this channel even larger, and I want to just be able to provide even more information for you guys. So today specifically, I'm going to do a beginner's tutorial on how to travel. You know, a lot of people have seen me traveling. I just got back from the Philippines and Thailand. I'm about to be doing a whole tour throughout the United States, hitting about over 30 different cities within less than 60 days. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing. And then right after that, in November, I'm headed back to the Philippines, and then I'm going to go to Bali as well too, in Indonesia. But I'm not here to impress upon you guys. I'm not here to impress you guys, but to impress upon you guys, excuse me, that if I'm doing this, I want to be able to show all of you guys how to do this as well too. I want to show you guys all how to tap into that open-ended credit plan. I want to show you guys what credit cards are best and that I use to travel. And when I'm traveling, yes, I am coming to Spokane. I believe that's the first one on the tour. Actually, I'm going to be out in Spokane September 12th. So I'm looking forward to being out in Spokane. I'm actually going to be moving out to the Cheney area as well. So that'll be like home base. But, you know, in general, I'm always moving around. So, yeah, Spokane is first, and then Seattle. I know we're hitting the Northwest. We're losing Wi-Fi. We're losing Wi-Fi. One sec. Let me try to reconnect. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can hear. Oh, yeah, we connected to the Wi-Fi. So, the event, it depends on the venue. So, I'm still looking to lock in the venue for Spokane. I have a couple different options, but probably gonna do it at Eastern, so in the Cheney area, right outside of Spokane. But excuse me. So I'm probably gonna get that one free. So anywhere from like $11 to like $25. 11 or like 2022 or 2222. But yeah, something very cost affordable for every single one of you guys, because as I'm on tour, it's not a money grab. It's not something that I'm looking to just make money off of. You know, I make money in so many different ways. So making money off the tour is the last thing that I want to do. What I'm looking to do is truly empower you guys. I'm truly looking to get in person with you guys hands on and help serve you guys. So that's my goal with going on tour. I hope that it aligns with everybody and that all of you guys are able to make it out to the cities that we're in. So it'll be a blessing to be out in the cities that we're going to be hitting. So if you guys haven't seen the tour flyer, y'all can just check the community channel so that you guys can see everything in the tour flyer and all the places that we're going to be. But so yeah, with that being said, what credit cards are the best and how can we get access to these credit cards? All right, so the first things first, there are 6 data points that you do want to make sure that you hit. Whom here, drop a 3 in the chat box if you are familiar. I believe it's 4. I believe it's the 12th. I'll be in Cheney. Once again, just check the flyer and it's got exactly it. I have my system put together. I got my flights booked, so I'll be in those cities. But yeah, check the tour flyer. But yeah, so whom here, drop a 3 in the chat box is familiar. And if you guys are familiar, and if you guys can comment the 6 data points that we're needing to have in, you know, on our consumer report before we even think about going out and getting any of these credit cards. If any of you guys answer these 6 data points, even if you give me at least 3 of them, what I'll do for you guys is I'll give you guys a month free access to YBC University. So who's been paying attention to YBC's 6 data points and is well aware of the 6 data points that we need on our consumer report before we go out and acquire any types of credit cards? But I'm gonna give to you guys what credit cards I use. I did make a video, you know, before talking about, not even talking about, but just showing you guys the different lounges that as I'm traveling, I'm able to get access to from these credit cards. And that's the thing as well too, is with these credit cards, there's lounges right? A lot of them have miles, which you guys could, and I'm gonna show you guys and give you guys a little insight too on how I'm able to fly for free with these credit cards as well too, using these miles and how to really finesse, the system. And there's many loopholes to get miles when you didn't, and points, for these miles when you haven't really even traveled or, so I'm gonna show you guys, it's called manufacturer spending. Right, with manufacturer spending, this is what's going to allow you guys to go out and fly for free. So before we get into that, I want to see if anybody is familiar with the 6 data points. I'll give y'all about like 10 more seconds, 15 more seconds. We're not going to be here too long, about a 10, 15-minute live. I'm about to go back out into the city. Today I'm gonna enjoy my day at the beach, man. Nah, Devon Timon, Warren Hood. Devon Timon, brother. With or without you guys subscribing to any channel, that's the least of my worries. What I'm here for, and that's why I go live with you guys. And that's why you guys also have on your notifications when I do go live. Also, you guys should be in our Discord, which is completely free, in our Facebook group. You can ask any question that you guys need, any process that you guys are going through. All of that can be handled and all of that can be done, by you guys, right? You guys are all able and capable of doing such. So just ask questions and I'll be able to help you. My team will be able to help you and we'll get back to you accordingly. So if you guys got questions, if you guys are going through a process, if you have any letters, if you got any responses from these companies, if you don't know what these 6 data points are, we got a lot of different information and insight within the Discord. I got like so many different documents and PDFs I've dropped for you guys. So it's all up to you guys and, the work that you guys are putting in. I'm just here to serve you guys. Y'all are crazy today, man. Y'all are saying some crazy things. Come on now, let's be real. Y'all are saying some crazy things, man. Everything one says, though, everything anybody does say is just a reflection of what you're going through and what you're feeling internally. I've never touched that in my life. All right, let's stay on topic. So, the 6 data points, since it seems that nobody is familiar with them, number 1 is to make sure that we have our utilization below 10%. Typically, they tell us to keep utilization below 30%, but below 10% and specifically anywhere from 2 to 8% is going to help you guys get the outcome that you guys are desiring. The next one is to have no late or missed payments. How many of you guys have any late or missed payments? If you guys do, I'd highly recommend you guys file a CFPB report. Right, I highly, highly advise that you guys all file a CFPB report. I got eye boogers and still. I just woke up. It's 10 a.m. out here. Woke up about an hour ago. Just got some breakfast right now. I'm about to go hit the beach. Yesterday was beautiful. Went out, I seen the Christ Redemption sign out in Rio de Janeiro. I got beautiful drone shots. Let's see, what else did I do? I went to Copa, or not, obviously, I'm here at Copa Banana, which is like one of the more popular beaches. What else did I do? Yeah, I went there in the morning to start out my day. Got some drone shots there too. What else did I do? It was an eventful birthday. The most eventful birthday I've ever had, and day as a whole. And that's why I'm here to show you guys how to all do it as well too. Once again, not here to impress anybody, but to impress upon you that each and every single one of you guys can also do it as well. So number 2 was, once again, no late or missed payments. Number 1 was to keep our utilization below 10%. Next one, number 3, is going to be making sure we have 0 derogatory accounts. If you have any derogatory accounts, right, collections, charge-offs, repossessions, evictions, we know, and this is why I teach consumer law. With consumer law, you guys are able to get any of these accounts removed. All right, use the FDCPA to deal with the debt collectors, which starts at 15 USC 1692. If you guys are dealing with the consumer report agencies, and remember that there's over 330 consumer report agencies, so it's not just Equifax, it's not just Experian, and it's not just TransUnion. There's over 330, right, that are furnishing information on different, things, maybe insurance, right, employment. Y'all are being denied employment. Y'all have high insurance rates. Go to these consumer reporting agencies and pull your reports, and you guys will be, blown away as to the information that they are reporting. Same thing with check system. If you guys are having a hard time opening up bank accounts, once again, renting, Rent and Grow, right? Go to the list of CFPB or list by the CFPB of consumer reporting agencies, and it'll show over 330 consumer reporting agencies. I appreciate you, fam. I went from a 400 to a 660 credit score, but I'm still getting denied credit. How can I get past this? That's amazing. And he said, all of this is due to your talks. I really appreciate your lives. That's what we're here for, brother. And let's keep doing the work, right? You've already grown so much in, I'm sure, a short period of time. And the information, my teachings, is not anything that I came up with or that I created. Right, it's all things that are in black and white. It's all public information. You guys all have access to it and are all able to go look up everything and anything that I teach. And I highly, highly advise all of you guys do so as well too. I'm not here teaching about the remittance coupon where, it's something that you can't go look up, or maybe you can, but it's a little bit harder to find. I'm teaching things that are in black and white where you can go to cornelllaw.edu, very self-explanatory and very simple. What I'm looking to do here on the channel is just break it down for you guys in simple terms. All right, so once again, number 3 is 0 derogatory accounts. Any derogatory accounts, is going to highly affect us. Number 4 is to have 10 open accounts. Right, we want to have a mix of different accounts on our consumer report, and I highly advise you guys open up primary accounts. So if you guys are not familiar with primary accounts are accounts that you guys can add on that will only pull a soft inquiry, so will not report a hard inquiry. It's not like you're going out and applying for credit. Maybe a lot of them say that you're being denied because you don't have enough credit history. Well, having that 10 open accounts will help you guys with credit history and your payment history as well too, which our payment history is 35% of our credit report. If we don't have any payment history, then it's going to highly obviously affect us from going out and getting approvals from these companies. But also, we know if we are being denied credit, go watch my How Can One Be Denied Their God-Given Rights video. I got a part 1 and a part 2. That's for a denial of credit. If you guys have been denied credit, you can see, and they'll send you an adverse action letter as to quote unquote why you were being denied credit. But from there, you guys can send them back an adverse action letter and break down the term adverse action in pursuant to 15 USC 1681A. Which is in the FCRA, and go read the term adverse action. It only talks about a denial of employment and a denial of insurance. It never talks about a denial of credit, because one cannot be denied their God-given rights. So go check those videos out. I got a lot of videos, more than just part 1 and part 2 on a denial of credit. So just type it up on my channel and you guys will be able to see it. So once again, number 4 was to have 10 open accounts and primary accounts specifically. So what is a primary account? Like I said, a soft pool, but also, I'll give you guys a couple examples. So Rental Karma is a great one. That's what I always recommend to anybody, just adding on any primaries. Credit Strong, right? Credit Strong is a great one. It's also a great Net 30 account, right? It's also a great business trade line that you guys could add on, which will help your guys' business, right? They have a personal trade line and a business trade line as well too. A trade line is simply just a line of credit. A lot of people just confuse the term trade line with the term authorized user. An authorized user is an authorized user where people can piggyback their credit card history onto your consumer report. So if they have a credit card that's $20,000 and it's been open for 10 years and it's got perfect payment history and the utilization is below 10%, they can either charge you, or if it's a family member, I highly advise you guys reach out to any family members with good credit and have them add you on as an authorized user so you can get that history, so you can get that, history, meaning, and this is the 5th one, right? We want to have 5 years of credit. So if you guys don't have at least 5 years of credit, they're going to want to see you have 5 years of, they're going to want to see you have more than 5 years because it's going to show that, and throughout those 5 years, you're going to more than likely have that 10 open accounts. And as you have those 10 open accounts, you're going to have lots of payment history. Through there, they're going to check to see if you have any late payments or any missed payments. If not, that's going to raise your credit score. We know here, though, a credit score doesn't matter. The credit score is all based off of the consumer report. So what I teach is all about controlling the consumer report. So these 6 data points are 6 data points that we want to look at on our consumer report. And if we don't have any of these on our consumer report, and if we have all 6 on our consumer report of these data points, then we're going to be in a position to go receive any amounts of funding. And then I'm going to give you guys the credit cards that I recommend to travel with. And I'm going to show you guys one example of how to use manufacturer spending to go ahead and get free flights and to be able to travel the world, as I've been doing such this past 2 years. So data point number 6, right? Number 5 was to have 5 years of credit history, right? We want to have 5 years of credit history. Number 6 is to have 2 to 3 inquiries. So if you guys have high amounts of inquiries, simple way to get inquiries removed is to pick up the phone, right? Pick up the phone, call Equifax, call Experian, call TransUnion, and pick up the phone and dispute those accounts. Very simple. Next step that I would do is I'd file an FTC report. Go to federaltradecommission.gov and file an FTC report against these companies. Include all the inquiries that are on there, both soft and hard. Ooh, and I highly recommend all of you guys use annualcreditreport.com to get an official copy of one's consumer report if you don't already have one. Now, once we have that consumer report, we want to make sure we're hitting these 6 data points: 5 years of credit history, 10 open accounts, 0 late payments, payment history 100%. Ooh, my foot just fell asleep. Oh, give me a second. Ooh, it's the worst when your leg falls asleep. Ooh. Peace and love, LW. Oh, my leg is asleep. Oh. Where are you tuning in from, LY? LWY? So yes, those are the 6 data points. Once again, to go over them again: payment history 100%, utilization below 10%. We want to have 5 years of credit history. We want to make sure that we have 2 to 3 inquiries. We want to have 10 open accounts, and we want to have 5 years of credit history. So those are the 6 data points that we want to look at. If you guys don't have an official copy of your consumer report, then go ahead and pull your reports from annualcreditreport.com. Now, once we've got those 6 data points, what credit cards are the best to travel with? Right, I'm always going to go with the American Express Platinum card. The Platinum card, and having access to American Express as a whole, will get you guys into these lounges. All of the main hubs, like Phoenix, like Philly. I haven't been to the New York airport yet. I'm sure New York. I know Miami. I know Houston. I don't think or Atlanta doesn't have one. That's where I was when they didn't have one. Atlanta's building one though, but the main hubs, right, the main airport hubs, there's an American Express lounge. What I'll tell you guys as well too is within these hubs and is connections that'll make you guys more money than you guys could ever think about. Right, there's big money in there, and I always say you're a product of your environment. You are truly who you surround yourselves with. So getting into and paying extra just to be in environments where there's people that are vibrating on higher frequencies is going to help you guys all in all in the long run. So yes, the platinum American Express card, obviously the gold as well too. I'd highly recommend you guys apply for both at the same time. The Chase Sapphire card is a great one for travel as well too. And then the Aviator cards, right? The Aviator cards are also amazing for travel. They give a lot of miles as you guys are using them. The thing with all of these cards as well too, I'm gonna put you guys on game real quick and how I'm able to really, go through loopholes with the credit system is each one of these cards has portals, right? Whether it's through Delta, whether it's through American, right? They got shopping portals. So we can actually go and shop through these portals, and we can purchase things through these portals. As we purchase them through these portals, we're gonna actually get these, points and miles to be able to fly. With that being said, we can use these points and we can use these miles as we've gotten them. If you spend over X amount, you'll get X amount of points, to be able to fly, anywhere with these points and with these miles. So now that I got these miles, because I ordered and I liquidated the account about 10,000, 20,000, now I got miles to fly just about anywhere in the world. Now once I've done that, I'm gonna take my trips, I'm gonna do the things that I'm looking to do, or I'm gonna be traveling. As I'm traveling and when I get back, I'm simply just gonna return because it didn't fit me, or I didn't like what it was that I had purchased. I'm gonna return the product at a department store of that kind. As I return it, I'm getting that return though to a debit card because they're gonna be okay. Insert a card that you want the money refunded back to. Boom, I'm gonna insert a debit card. Now that money is liquidated. You can do this and cycle this through. You can go to Best Buy and do this. You can go to Nike and do this. Or I've done this tons of times at Nike, at Best Buy. You can't not refund you guys for the products that you guys had ordered that you guys don't want in a timely manner. Obviously, do it as soon as you guys can. But typically each company has about a 30 to 60 to 90-day policy. So, that's a loophole right there. It's called manufacturer spending. A lot of people do this with their credit cards to get access to many different things. That's just one thing with being able to fly and travel for free, right? So I highly recommend all of you guys look into those cards. Once again, the Aviator cards. Let's see, the Chase Sapphire. And I'm not out here giving you guys a million different credit cards because I don't want you guys all out there just applying for every credit card you guys see. And then also the Amex Platinum and Amex Gold. So I hope that this was able to help you guys, especially my newer people. This was more so for my new people. If you guys are part of YBC University, I got more in-depth teachings on this and how to travel for free, what credit cards to apply for, what credit cards I have. I'm not sure where that cut off. But what I was saying is, if you guys are looking to get more insight into our teachings for the next week, as yesterday was my birthday, I'm doing a half off on all of our services. So if you guys are looking to get any of our services, all of them are half off for the next 6 days now. So I said a week from my birthday, which my birthday was yesterday. And so until next Wednesday, you guys will all be able to receive half off all the services. So I look forward to building and connecting with you all. If you guys all have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at our business number, which is 305-575-2843. So I look forward to building with you all. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace, love, and light. See y'all next time.